Welcome, Dollar Squeeze, to another AMA here with us, and thank you very much for attending today. We got some very exciting stuff to speak about, to walk you through, such as the audits, and we also will speak about what is going on, what is going to happen, and how we are going to do that. So I want to go straight to the point that I think everyone is actually thinking about, and that is that about marketing, about what if we have audits already, and I'm going to explain to you what is going on, and then you will have a better view. First of all, Dollar Squeeze audit is in good progress. It's actually, we can also already put audits out, but not in completion. So what that means is that we don't have the chart yet. We don't have we have the dashboard, but it's not linked yet. These are not. It's not too much work, but the chart is, and that needs to be integrated well. What is going on is that Paul, as you all know, is our developer, and he has been very busy. He has his own business, which is an IT company. He is the owner, and it's a very big one here in the Netherlands. Uh, it's a very good business, but just by coincidence, he is just very busy with that. But he has also been working on the audits, and I'm going to show you what we have built, because that doesn't mean that, hey, so you guys, you haven't done anything, or you haven't done as much as you said. You will see how much there has been developed and created, because there is a whole system behind this report, and this has been crafted in a very efficient and professional way, a way to order to go through bulk orders and mass audits, because we do anticipate that we will get multiple audits a day or a week, of course starting with the first one. And this will definitely come 100%. And before I'm going to show you guys the audit center, I will speak about something else, and that is that we have marketing planned. All right, so as you all know, these utilities all cost a lot of money. We are here already for 9 months, almost 10 months, and I have personally spent more than $200,000 on this project. I'm willing to use everything, but I could, for example, start marketing right now, get some articles out and, keep developing, get an audit. But no, I don't want to do it like that because you know why? I've spent so much money on this project, on the utilities, and we're already 10 months in. The bull run is still, not in full gear. It's showing good signs, but it's yet to come. The trillions are yet to come. So, I'm going to tell you what I personally have planned is that I want everything out. Yes, we have been in a building process for a long time, but if I would have like 2 3 million dollars, I wouldn't care. I would start marketing right now. I have an amount of funds which I can continue with dollar squeeze in this way for 1 or 2 years. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, but I do also expect to gain revenue right now because I have invested funds into this project, into utilities that you're going to get a walkthrough in this AMA, just to get us to that point where we are going to generate revenue. And I know it will come. I know it took a long time, and it's all going to be worth it because once the dollar squeeze audits is done 100%, so the last points are done, we can start roll out audits. We can start generating revenue. Then the solution, it's just a landing page that will not take that long. I expect by early March we can already start the marketing push. Now I will, beside the 200K that I've spent on Dollar Squeeze since day one with Dollar Pepe up to this day, I'm willing to spend more on the marketing. So I want, when I have those articles out and when people are going to come here, I don't want them to come here and see that there's just one landing page left. I've waited for so long. And these little days, these few days, I can wait. That's not a problem, and I hope you guys can too. And I see you guys are holding strong with me, and I appreciate that. And I promise you that will be rewarded because I'm still here. I'm still working. The whole team is working. Everyone is doing their best. You guys are also working because it's not easy to see that the bull run is, it's in the earliest initial stage, and you see already projects and beams go. But hey, dollar squeeze is still a little bit static, waiting, stopping here, on one line where we are at the 1 cent. Don't worry, dollar squeeze will resurrect like a phoenix from the ashes, because once the utilities are done, and this is like by early March, I will, from my own funds, start to inject the first marketing push. I will inject $10,000, and that is the first bundle of funds that I will inject into Dollar Squeeze. And this $10,000 will be used in a very good way and very efficient. You guys know how connected we are. Now we are even more connected. We can get deals for even cheaper, and especially with our partners. We're going to the Dubai Expo. That's a whole marketing for itself. That is going to require at least another $10,000. The ticket only to Dubai, speak about it. I need to be there for a month. I need to register the business for us. That's another 10,000. So only from March till our 1 year anniversary, I'm going to spend more than $30,000. So I hope you guys understand that where I am coming from and what I'm going to do for Dollar Squeeze. And I know we have been in a long building phase, but then the marketing comes, and I am willing to spend $30,000 on the first 2 months after the utilities are out, because I need this to be ready for the bull run, and also for you guys to be rewarded for what you have been waiting for. And what if the 30,000 is gone? What if we have done all that? Hey, is your funds are your funds gonna is your are your funds running out then? No, I got more. But as I said, I can continue with this for 1 or 2 years. Depends on how hard I market it. It's either hard market 1 week with Dollar Pepe, I pump 10K in 1 week. Simple, very easy. Sometimes I had a day of 6K. It didn't matter because we pumped hard. Unfortunately, some things happened that the chart came down. It's okay. I learned my lessons. But as long as we keep going step by step, we get rewarded. And once the 30,000 is gone, it doesn't mean it's over, because it's not gone. It has been invested, and I am almost 100% sure, I cannot say it, not financial advice, that after the marketing, we will definitely be another price point. You will be in a supply shock. The chart will look better. The products will be running. I see it. It's going to happen. And I'm going to show you guys the audit center. And then you can see what we have built and where this is leading to. When you see what we have built till now, I am 100% sure that you're going to be so excited for when it's finished with the chart. and a few other points, because then it doesn't really matter. Now you will see what we have built and what we have been working on, and you will understand what kind of attention this audit center has gotten from us. Because once we do market and we do get the orders in, everything has been thought of. Proactive building. Because if, for example, we could build the audit center for, hey, we're going to process one audit a week, it's good like this, we can leave this like this, we can do it like that. No, we have designed it in a way that if we would get 10 audits in the first week, our auditors, which normally would take for 10 audits maybe 20 days, they would require 6 days, because you're going to see how fast it is and how easy it is for them to integrate and use our audit center. And the whole point of what I'm saying here is that we have designed a system, a mechanism that uh, the auditors can process multiple audits in a fast way, and they don't lose time by setting it all up. And it's a two-way system with our audit center, which is, one is the team is handling that with the regarding project that is being audited, and the other part is the auditors which is handling it. So now I'm going to show you guys, we have filled in the audit already, but for not 100%, so I can show you how it is when the auditors are going to fill in. And I'm just going to show you. All right, let me share my screen. Here we got the chart. You see a nice sideways movement. We had the sell 1 or 2 days ago. Honestly, I'm not looking at the chart so much, so I don't remember if it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Um, but anyways, we see a nice sideways movement. We have a new floor, very good. And I'm 90% sure that if we just go to the 2 cents, there will be extreme FOMO, because Dollar Squeeze will have the business, will have the audits, and will be in Dubai at the expo. And it's not the only one. And we will be doing marketing. We will have more than 5 articles. We will have more than 20, 30 influencers speaking about us. We can do an AMA only if it's quality. And the expo itself is worth more than all of that. So I'm not gonna speak too much, so I can show you guys finally at what we have built. Let me log out here. Okay, let me see how my screen is showing this. I can zoom in a little bit. First, I'm going to log in here. People can log in, such as the team or the auditors. And here you see there's a dashboard. This will be filled in even more. There will be more information here, but for now, we got the most important part, and that is that you see the dashboard and the projects. So now we head on to the project. You see the auditor, block doctor. This could be Marshmallow, and this could be I don't know who, another name, another auditor. So here you can see, we can see as admins who has done the audit, and if there would be a flaw discovered, which I really don't hope will happen and I don't expect, we will also know who is responsible for it, and we can ask what went wrong. So if we click on edit, you see here, you see the project information. Let me zoom this in for you guys. Okay, so you can see project information and audit content. Project information is for us as devs and team, for me and Paul. And the here you see the preview button, and on the right you see the audit content, but that is obviously for the auditor. You can choose, the auditors can choose which one is doing the audit here. Auditor 2 will be Marshmallow Man. For example, Block Doctor clicks this, type contract audit or utility audit. Here we can upload the logo for the project, the name, the owner, description. And the beauty of this is that whatever you fill in here is getting reflected on the audit report. And I can also show you already how it's going to be reflected after we go through this. The contract address, the license, which network, the language, and then we have the website, the socials, and everything. They will all be verified, of course, by us. And then we can put the audit live by clicking on active. But we don't want that. So once it is active, and let's say there is a change needed because I don't know, there is a change with the project and we need to change it here, we can just do a new revision. Once we have changed it, we click new revision, and there will be a new revision date on the audit report. And I will show you that later. So when we go to the right, you see the audit content. Here you can see taxes. So we have already filled this in. This is the audit by Marshmallow Man on our contract. So if we click on taxes, this is how it looks. Here you see that there can be images added to the report, to the section of the report. So now we have type is main, critical, high. This is all different kinds. Let me just show you what that is fast, so you don't get confused. Let's get a preview. So here you see critical, high, medium, low, and informational. So we can choose if we want to fill in this one, and there is no issue, by the way. This is just an example. And then you have these points. These points we're going to look at right now. Let's get back here. So these are the main items, the points you saw below. So once they click on edit, they can add the section and then they will see this. They can add images, and I will show that in an example after I show you the guys this one. And when you add an image, it can be shown after you click it, it unfolds and you will see a text. Now our auditors, they don't need to drag and drop and anything like that. When they have this selected main or one of the top row from critical to informational, they can approve or decline, which means this part has been approved or declined, so there is an issue. And what is the title? That is taxes. So let's say we upload an image, then they can just go down here, and here you see what they have to place to fetch that image, and that I will show you in a step after this one. So then they save the content and everything is all good. It will be reflected on the audit report. So now, for example, I'm going to show you how that works. So we're going to create the main item, and this main item is approved. The title will be backup owner. I got everything ready, so it doesn't take that long. So it's regarding the backup owner. And what is the content? The content is this. This is exactly from our audit report from Marshmallow Man. There's a backup owner wallet address that was intended for recovery of the contract in worst case scenario, but equally would result in being able to recover a renounced contract. However, on closer inspection of how that logic flows, this does not actually work, which in fact makes the contract safer because it cannot be recovered if renounced as a result. So once we save it, it will be shown on the audit. I'm just going to add another main item. This one will be a summary, and then we name the title summary, and we will add this part. All right. I'm not going to read everything. You guys already understand the point. So this will be added. It now has been added here, backup owner and summary. If we look at the preview, it will be right here, backup owner, and there will be here summary. Okay. So now I want to show you an exciting part, which I really like. As you can see, even you guys, if you see this, you don't even need any more instructions. Even you can set up an audit, but the lack of coding is the reason why we cannot do it. But what I want to tell you is that it has been designed so efficiently that the auditors can move very, very fast through this system. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So let's get to high items. We're going to create a high item, which means that here is a high item. This one will show an issue. I'm going to remove it, and here we're going to edit. So we're going to add a high item, but how does the auditor do this? So first, he's going to insert the problem, the title. So we have a dividend distributor disabled. So if someone says, hey, my dividend distributor, we have a dividend distributor, and for a project, but our auditor finds out it's not true, then they can say dividend distributor disabled, and they can explain what is going on. Now we're going to put this dividend distributor has been written into the coding but has currently been disabled. Be aware of the developers. This is something I wrote, by the way. Double check if they have announced that the distributor is working or not. In this case, it has been disabled. Then you see L333, L339. We do line by line coding, which means that these lines in the contract is showing this issue. So if we get here, this is what you are seeing. So we got here 333 and 339. We're going to make a screenshot and we get back to the audit. We're going to upload this file. Now it's uploaded, very easy. And we're going to add the image to it. We do what has been mentioned, image 1. We can also do image 2 or 3, but we have now done the first one. And then it will be shown on the critical point. And it has not been approved, it has been declined. Now we're going to save the content item. All right, here we see dividend distributed, disabled. So now we're going to preview the audit. And you will see that the issue is here. And when you fold it out, you see what the issue is, you see the lines, and you also actually have a screenshot, which you can see auditors or other people that are investing and do have knowledge in coding have so fast access to the information. And it's so easy for the auditor to just show what he is speaking about. He can put everything here. He can put an image of his, I don't know, he can screenshot the whole coding, he can screenshot the part, he can screenshot something else within the system. He can just upload it very easily and it will be shown right there. And I think this is very efficient. So underneath you have the main items, and this is phase 1, by the way. And even when the chart is done and the dashboard, it's phase 1. So the chart, you see, it's coming soon. We'll be showing holders, we'll be showing the price action in 24 hours, we'll be showing the price. The chart is looking good. Here you can see the socials, verified socials. You can click on it. You see the information, the name, the logo, the contract address, and here we have what we have filled in the contract. If you click on it, you'll get the source code because that is what we have audited. If you go to the right, the MIT, Narutoshi, creation date, and the revision date. This is, for example, if they have an update on their contract or their system or the socials. If we are going to verify a new social, so that Twitter got suspended for any reason and they got a new Twitter, we need to do a revision. So then once we click on the revision, here, project information, once we click on the new revision, the date will be reflected here. And that is just something that is important because then you can see that there has been changes made and they can show that the changes have been made and on which date. So this is basically what we have gone to by far. And this is phase 1. With phase 2, you'll see more information, the chart flow, but the most important things are here already. The auditors can show whatever they want. They will have a chart to show. We have a chart to show. The dashboard will be on there. We will have an LP strength meter on the dashboard as well. And we will just add more because as the auditors are using it, they will see more things that we can add because they are the most experienced one, and we will add that to it. So you will see more sections added in phase 2. Phase 2 might not take that long. I think 30 days, maybe, depends on what we are going to add. It can also be like if we are adding something, Paul is just integrating it, coding it, and it can be in 2 days we add a new feature. Once that has been added and there's already an audit report, we're going to do a revision on the old audit report and add it to that one because we want to maintain the quality in all of our audits. Because we think that's very important. We cannot leave any other project behind. So let me show you guys another thing. We are also offering offering actually everything with our solutions. We have no limits. I'm going to show you that the content that we're also offering. Look to the right bottom where you will be seeing the dollar squeeze logo and then solutions. And another one. So yes, you see Gampet, and we connected Gampet to DeFi Guys Marketing. What I want to speak about right now is something else, which is very, very cool. There are many Telegram groups with people to connect. I got connected to a lot of important people. What we want to set up is Dollar Squeeze as the host, a Telegram group which only partners are getting into. So once we have a network of solid people, marketers, influencers, YouTubers, launchpads, centralized exchanges, we can put them all into one group and name it something. I don't know what yet, but I want the network to be in a very solid group so they can also connect with each other, because what we have done is we connected DeFi Guys Marketing with Gamped. When we did that, before we did that, we forwarded another project that is supporting us. Greg is his name. I don't know if you guys remember him. We did an AMA. He wanted to launch on a launchpad, and we forwarded them to Gamped. And I told them that, and that is where they confirmed the partnership. They were like, you know what? We're going to do the partnership. So, when we show our partners that we are also helping them, they will help us. That's just how it goes. What goes around, what goes around comes around, and that is just how it works. So when we are setting up this solid group of our network, more people want to join that network because our network has its own network, and when they enter that network, everyone within that network can connect with each other again. All right, and this will create a very powerful group of service providers. And once this grows, we will have a list with, for example, Gampet, like a rose, like a comment, like slash services. You will see DSQ deals, DSQ solutions, DSQ NFTs, and then you will see, for example, Gampet, Launchpad. You will see DeFi marketing guys, marketing. This will be in that chat. So we will make a very long message for everyone joining that they see all the services we are offering with our network. Believe me when I say the FOMO will be real on to get into that group. And that is what I showed you guys. I sent you guys in the main. I'm working on this, and I'm 100% sure that that will hit 100 members in no time, because I am going to market that group towards other solid people and not simple. There's not going to be a simple company entering that group. Only people that have something to offer, only those people that have something to offer, they can enter. So believe me when I say that a lot of people will FOMO into that group, that diamond group of service providers, and that network will enter the bull run, and we will help each other fast. If Gampad needs, for example, needs content or anything else, something for marketing, because they have a low budget project that needs marketing, they can just reach out to DeFi Guys Marketing, and they help them. And that is how it goes in that group. Everyone will connect to each other in a very fast way. People come in, hey, I need this, who can offer it to me? 100 service providers, 100 solid ones. Even if they don't have it, they can tell them that they know someone that they have, that which can offer that service. So you get my point. Trying to create a very strong network, a Telegram group where we will be the owners and where people will be using it. And then we are going to try to get all of them on Dollar Squeeze deals. And on Dollar Squeeze deals, then they can start networking. We can give them discounts. People coming through that group to Dollar Squeeze deals, I don't know yet, but we can figure something out. You know, it's just it's funny. Go say, boss, DSQ network. It's a new one. Why not DSQ network? I like it. I like it. Didn't think about it. Yeah, we can call it that, DSQ network, the Telegram group. I like it actually. So we are going to connect people with this Telegram group, and then get them to the Dollar Squeeze deals, because eventually that is our best utility by far. That is the utility that needs strong marketing, expensive, but once it does, will there be a charge to join this group? Why not find a way to incorporate a revenue from the group, as we are essentially connecting them to a major players in DeFi? Well, the point is to make it as attractive to as possible for them to join, because If I will let them enter for $100 and they're going to be like, nah, the hell with it, because they don't see the content of that group, and we miss out a partner because they don't want to pay $100. But if they entered, we could have generated 10 audits from that single partner that entered the network, which is worth $6,000, which is worth more the entry to enter the network. That's why we will not charge a fee for people to join this group. All right, I think I can take on questions. If anyone has questions, you can ask. Um, I think I am done for so far and mentioned everything. Free while you build that platform and then potentially charge. Just my thoughts. No, 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 no. It's not a platform, Valhalla. I think you have understood me wrong. It's a Telegram group. The platform is DSQ Deals. So when they enter DSQ Deals, we're already earning on deals there. It's a Telegram group which they can simply join by an invitation and only by acceptance by the admins. Potentially charge. We don't charge. We charge only if people want an audit. We don't charge for connecting those partners with each other. We just charge if someone needs an audit. We charge the funds, that we want for the audit. For a solution, we charge what the solution costs. The only thing that they do require is solid service and a solid name, and that is how they will enter. So if there are 100 in there, it doesn't mean that 90 or 80 are very solid and the other 20 is not well known. They will all be well known. We are not well known yet, but we will be as well. But we're going to create that and get connected with all of them immediately. Are there any other questions? Skimpy sex. Networking in any industry is super important to the business. Love the idea. I think the Telegram group will get people aware of the DSQ platform. True. And we don't need to develop. It's just a few minutes of work to set up this group. And then we put all of our partners there, and they will have a place to go from now on, instead of going to this private group, to that private group, to get a service. They go to one place with solid connected people, and they will get their service, because we will make sure that every sort of service provider will be in that group. Top-notch fun. Free sounds good. Ultimately, they will they will want deals which will generate revenue for us. That's the important thing. Like, the group, it's not a big deal. You only need to get in there, and then we can start generating more money. Because if we are the owner of that group, we get the most attention because we are leading the group and we are setting up the rules. And we are the first one to do it. So even though we're not a fully running business, we are making a strategic move to be a little bit dominant over within the group, and that is the whole purpose. No, I don't want to dominate everyone, no, but I mean, you guys understand me. We make it, we rule it. And as owners, you get a different kind of respect in the group, and you will get and we will also share all of our work there. Audit done, we will forward it there. A solution done, we will forward it there. They will see what we have built, and that will also catch them more eyes, and then soon they will realize what dollar squeeze is, because people just don't realize yet. You just saw the audit center. It's not a simple audit center. It's very advanced. It looks good, it looks neat, it works fast, and it's just what you need for bulk orders. And it's just almost finished. We have waited for almost 10 months. Wait a little bit more. Eventually there's nothing to build anymore, and we're going to market it. And that is where the real delivering comes. And then we're going to start generating revenue. Well, Skimpy Zax says what DSQ has built in the amount of time is crazy. Blue chip. True, it's crazy, but um, Yeah, it took a long time. It still takes time, but eventually, I think everything happens for a reason. You know, we had a lot of setbacks. We're not going to speak about it because we all know what happened to us. Um, what I want to see is that day that when we are generating the last day of the month, and we look at our income and we see that we have generated like 5K, a humble 5K. That is going to be the happiest day of my, I think, of my crypto life, because that is success. That is where you see like, okay, that 5K is going to be much more in a year. Yes, we think long term. So in a year, if that 5K can become 50K, it's game over. It's game over, because that means that you're earning 600K a year. And I'm patient, and I see that you guys have been as well. And yeah, we're just going to do this, guys. Skimpy Sex. I think it looks great. I'm excited to see it in full motion. Thanks for the hard work, Naruto. Thank you very much for holding with us. And you will see. You will see that now it's like, hey, everything's slow. The main chat is slow. I'm not even looking at the chart that much. Once this everything goes and we are marketing it and we are registered as a business, and as a registered business, we're going to start this network. And I'm sure, when we start this network, we're coming up with more ideas, because the first step, the first door leads to more doors. Because we need to do first step. We open the Telegram group, and then we're like, hey, we can also add this. Oh, this will also benefit us, and this will also benefit the partners. So even this Telegram group will grow and expand and be very efficient. So yeah, Skimpy Sex, we're going to make it 100%. I'm with you all the way. I was with you. I am here right now, and I'm going to be with you. And I cannot wait to attend the expos and wear that dollar squeeze shirt, have the booth behind me, have the team with me. Post some images in the Telegram, do the AMA with a nice background in Dubai, and that date that can announce that, hey, we are an LLC and original business in Dubai, registered with even a bank account, because that's also what we're going to get immediately. So we can have control over all administration and all incomes, all generated income, because that is actually something that needs to be done as well, accounting. So yeah, we're gonna get it. It's going to be very busy. It's going to be very, very busy. All right. If no one else has questions, and if you still have, but later, you are welcome in the main Telegram to ask me. I'm going to wrap it up. We're here for 37 minutes already. We've discussed the most things, and I hope to have more updates. And I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you guys see what we have designed and developed here, and that this is not a irregular project. This is not a regular development. Everything we do is serious. So if it takes a little bit longer, you know, I, I I know we announced it that it would be sooner, but sometimes in life you cannot control everything. And Paul is just a busy man as well, and he has been working actively. It's not like he hasn't, but it's just too busy with his real life job. And I think you all know how Paul is. Paul is a very hardworking man. So we all are, everyone is part of Dollar Squeeze. Thank you very much for attending, and see you next week.